Hi everyone, it's Athena. Welcome to the 17th of August, 2021. What is going on? Thank you so much, you guys. So grateful for your support. Continued support not only on my channel, but supporting my book, The Ego Has Landed. That's now available at Barnes & Noble and Amazon. Spread the word. Please, please spread the word. This book was written for humanity. To ascend, to help guide. Okay, let's get going. What's today? Speaking of ascension, don't we know that when we descend, the only way forward is to ascend, especially if we are learning lessons, right? Learning lessons. Learning lessons. Let's take one more. See? Learning lessons. Lessons. Okay, we're going to go around the wheel today. I haven't done it in a minute because I'm packing. I am personally getting ready to downgrade. Okay, right? Are we using our intuition to ascend? Do you know that you have the ability when we fall, we will only rise again? The dark night of the soul, the experience that gives us, the death and rebirth of the dark night of the soul, falling in order to rise again, right? I'm just going to do a quick general right now, and this is what Spirit is saying. Falling into death, into rebirth, and ascension. I mean, Spirit just heard what we were talking about, right? And that's why I did this. Okay. Now, let's go around the wheel. I'm going to use the Tarot Royale for the general, and then let's use the, as instructed by Spirit, the vice versa deck. Okay? This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Sun, Moon, and or Rising. Okay, let's go. Aries. Time for a wake-up call. Time to wake up and see, right? Spirit is saying, do you see your value, your worth? Do you see what you can do when you love yourself? Do you want another chance in love with someone? Let's see. Oh, whoa. But you know that if you do, Aries, someone or yourself wants to get another chance in love. There's a toxic issue here that is going to be the imbalance. If you are to go back to someone from your past, or do you not see your own worth and value as you soar and as you go through the dark night of the soul? This is the ascension, right? From the fall to the heart center to the crown chakra illuminating. Aries, what's going on? If you are in a toxic love situation that wants to come back, maybe because they haven't gotten enough of you, is what I hear. You may want to rethink. We don't have any swords right now, but let's see. Aries, Sun, Moon, and or Rising, what's going on? Are you going to move forward to the light? As the sun sets, which is the devil, the fear of moving forward, only can one ascend into knowing that you're worthy of when you go through the sunset and the sunrise, which is the same thing as here. The sun setting, knowing that going back to those things, places, people, etc., is going to give you the same outcome. But if you love yourself and you see yourself ascending out of this and into this, and now you have a whole new future ahead of you. A whole new future awaits. But it depends solely on loving yourself. Through every season, through every fall, we pick ourselves up and we love ourselves even more in order to move on. And this is what you're choosing between the rise and the fall of your own self-worth and love. Remember that, Aries. Sometimes we can be our own worst enemy, and that's what that looked like. Excuse me. Taurus. The Queen of Wands, knowing where you're going, what you're doing, creating, co-creating, and or an Aries, Leo, Sag is predominant in your life. This is going for it. This is using your energy to see the highest good of yourself, of your worth. This is also a Leo, predominant Leo. Also doggies and or being courageous, being loyally courageous. You have someone or you are that person, Taurus. You are making things happen. You're using your energy for the highest good of self and others. Love it. Love it, love it. The portal, the Lion's portal, you know, is still open, and that is going to bring a whole change in your whole life. It's going to just, it's time to spin that wheel. If you are gambling, you will be fortunate. I don't recommend, or I don't, have one vision or version of judgment placing on people who like to go gambling, but someone may be going to gamble and you're going to make, you're going to make your own fortune. And remember, I said that. You're going to make your own fortune. Okay, hold on. I'm taking all these three. Remember that when you play with fortune, you have the chance to either really see where you're headed and or where you've been. Where you've been and where you're headed is a new place of higher, right? That strength card, that strength, that endurance of a new start, of a new beginning is going to turn in your favor as you release the pain of your past and or past loved ones and choose to actually take the high road of courageous self, of gambling on oneself instead of, right? Instead of worrying about what you lost and what you haven't gained yet. You're not worrying about it. You're just going for the light, toward the light, illuminating. I don't know maybe where I'm headed after this, but I do know that I have now gained a lot of knowledge and a lot of this wand that I hold near and dear, right? This wand that I hold near and dear to my own, for my own highest good, is going to actually be the rising and not the falling of oneself. Gemini, sun, moon, and or rising. Gemini, let's just take a quick shuffle. Gemini, sun, moon, and or rising. You're dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, emotional stability, what's going on, a new beginning, wanting a new beginning, but needing to set your boundaries, or someone else is saying, listen, if you want a new beginning, this is how it's going to go down, right? I need to protect my own self because my heart is saying, if I don't protect myself, then you know, no one's going to emotionally walk all over me. I think that's what you're saying, or someone else is saying that. It is a new business opportunity, a new start, not allowing others, being really selective of who comes into your realm of circle, your circle of people, places, and things, right? This is a little emotional turbulence, right? Why? Because you haven't, or someone else hasn't, felt like you're setting boundaries. And, you know, like, don't come at me. Because what you're going to get is me telling you that if you want to do something and start something new, things are going to have to change. Gemini, you got to speak up, right? Speaking up. Look at, someone's moving, someone's leaving. The move that you're making is for your highest good. Six of Swords. What have you learned, Gemini? See? You've learned that whatever has ended was of your own self needing to let go of, really and truly, your ego. I'm serious, both. Your ego is your identity. Your ego is the way that your mind is set to only think a certain way. And that, you know, it's narrow-mindedness, right? I only see a certain way. And I can't, you know, I can't see others getting involved in my life. And if people are getting involved in your life, and you need to walk away from those people who think that they can emotionally manipulate, right? You're leaving a time where you're now wanting a new chance, a new beginning, a new start. Some of you, you know, we're not going to lie, someone might be coming to you saying, let's start over, and I want to get engaged because now I've gotten over myself, right? Rising above the self, going through the dark night of the soul, for sure here. Someone's learned valuable lessons about what it is that they want and what they can have. In order to have something that you want, you have to set boundaries, right? And look at, this king showed up again, by the way. So the King of Cups for Geminis is very apparent that you're dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Someone may be wanting money. I just heard that, Gemini. Someone may be wanting to borrow money from you, and you're going to have to stick up for yourself and say, you know, maybe not. I can't do it. I won't do it. I'm not at liberty to do it. Not that I don't want to do it. Maybe you just can't. Okay, next, Cancer. Cancer, I was told to pick two. What are you freeing yourself? Finally, Cancer, you're saying, I have to leave this situation. I'm not going to stay in a stuck position. I am not going to stay stuck. I'm deciding that I'm going to take this rainbow and I'm moving on. I'm moving out. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let me take one more card for Cancers. It's love. Someone may be finally setting themselves free. Setting yourself free, Cancer, so that you can be emotionally happy again. Getting out of your mindset and really going with your heart. Getting out of your head space so that you can be free. To either go after what you want. Are you going after what you want, Cancer? Are you going for it? The next full moon is the 23rd, I believe, of August, which you can see here. You set yourself free to get what? The rainbow. The rainbows. Over the rainbow, as you set yourself free, you find your happiness. Love it. Some of you, that's your song. Somewhere over the rainbow. or Over the Rainbow, right? That song. Look at, oh my God, this is Cancers. What? Oh my gosh. Someone is letting go of a past soulmate to be with a soul counterpart. Massive difference. Let me repeat that. Cancers, some of you are leaving a soulmate because you learned the lessons that set you free, only to be introduced and see a new soul counterpart is going to come. Some of you are with a soulmate, a soul counterpart together. You set yourself free from emotionally worrying and upset into a freedom of happiness over the rainbow. Wow. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I just said that, just like, and I thought of Sweet Home Alabama. Going back to someone that you really love, Cancers from your past. Okay, Leo. Sun, moon, and or rising. Just a couple shuffles. Let's see what's happening. Leos. Sun, moon, and or rising. Family. The only thing that matters is family right now. And having hope. Praying. Praying for a family member. Hope with a family member. Healing someone in the family right now. Someone could be emotionally drained and need your prayers. Leo, are you praying for someone in your family? Someone needs your prayers. Someone needs to have some healing because they're physically exhausted. Okay, someone needs to, there's family. It's all about family. We need to help someone get through a time of emotionally and eating right, their health. This is about someone's health and making sure you stay healthy. Hoping for the future of someone's health and happiness, right? Leo. Leo. It's just got to come out. There it is. Someone you love. Someone you love trying to working on, someone's working really hard and is emotionally and emotionally and physically drained. There's a drainage here in the family of someone that you really love. It could be a spouse, it could be a loved one, a family member, but someone may need your help. Someone may be asking for your help. Someone may be asking for your prayers right here. Pray for those you love, Leos, in your family. And if this is about you, this is, look, this is a father. This is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, and here's the rainbow. Oh my gosh, look. Praying for a couple, a father-daughter, helping someone out financially or putting in your time and or your prayers to help heal a situation. Somewhere over the rainbow for sure is here. Here's 2 stars, right? Someone's praying for those. Heaven, as above, so below. Right here, the heavens are praying for someone's health to get better. Look at this. A father figure is, and or it is the father of the house that is praying for children and or praying for health and healing of a family member or members. Okay, so we send many prayers to the families of those who we love and those who we need to help to rebalance their energy. That's what that's all about. Okay, Leos? So, all we can do is pray for those who we have that are, you know, are physically drained and or emotionally drained. Virgo. Virgo, sun, moon, and or rising. Virgo. Virgo. Virgo, 2 of Cups. Love. Ooh, 3 of Cups. What? Are we celebrating an anniversary? I just heard it. Celebrating an anniversary. Healing, again, healing. And or wishing upon a star. And or thinking of someone from your past. I don't know, I just heard it. Total surrender. A complete surrendering to a union that is being blessed and has been blessed by Spirit. Virgo, dealing with an Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Virgo, healing from a heartbreak and or a love of someone that you've loved. It could be 3 people down to 2, right? Let's see what else we have here for you. Someone left. That's how I felt. I really felt that someone is healing from a loss right here. Virgo. And it's a third party. Sorry, but you know, I'm not crazy about those third party messages, but yeah. Virgos, you're healing from a third party, loss of a third party because you had to decide to let someone go or someone let you go. And you're still healing from, right, being in a relationship with 3 people. There's 2 3s here. Here's 2 2s, and someone walked. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have, of course, this is you, Virgo. And we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If someone has left and released themselves, then it was for the better. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It was about loyalty. Someone has 2 dogs. Virgo. All right, let's go to Libra. Libra, thank you also for those who can timestamp. Thank you. I'm packing. I'm so sorry, but my time is very valuable, and I thank you for understanding that. Sorry, because... All right, Libra, you're definitely feeling stuck. The cards are sticking. Why? Libra, sun, moon, and or rising. Oh, we're not stuck. We're happy. Or you could have been stuck and now you're happy because you know that happiness only lies within your own self. And what are we manifesting? Look at the full moon, the sun and the moon, the mother and the father, the infinity sign, abundance, prosperity. You have everything that you need. Do not ever worry. If you were, it's now those things that you thought you were worried about are no longer any concern because you're on a new path. You're moving to another location, maybe a sunny location, or you have been illuminated by the fact that you don't need anything else. You have everything you need, right? The stars, the sun, and the moon. August 23rd could have some implication of where you're headed, living in a mountainous or going toward the mountains. Right? That's nice. Maybe you're manifesting something that is going to be very fruitful and abundant right here with the squirrel and the rabbits and the rabbit, sorry, and the deer. This time for you Libras is coming into a place of whatever you're being shown, your future path, the path that you are on now, is all about stability, security, abundance, and saving your money and moving forward, maybe moving. But where you're headed is to a place where you're going to be very happy. You're going to be able, there's the number 8, right? Fertility. If someone's trying to get pregnant, you might be doing IVF. Your stability and security is everything right now for Libras. And you see the light, right? You see the light at the end of the tunnel. Here's the light, and here was the darkness. And knowing that you've worked on yourself within and without. All right, Libras, Libras, Libras. Libras, right? At one point, you weren't feeling really good. You were worried. You didn't think that you were good enough. You thought the worst was going to happen. This is a death and rebirth. Hello? You have been in that gray zone. And now look at the sun illuminates your path, your pathway to abundance, to a new start. Look at the Magician. This is the Magician. It is the 6 of Pentacles, yes, but this is the Magician who stands here to say, don't worry. Be happy and be fruitful going forward. As you can see, where you've been, and where you're headed, right? You were in a gray, you're in this uncertain gray zone, right? And now the sun comes out. And why? Because you've been already through the dark night of the soul. You've been through the death in order to be illuminated by the light. You might, the death doesn't mean just, it's not a physical death. This is a death of what you thought you couldn't get out of. You thought you were going to stay in a place where maybe you were uncertain about where your next, the road is taking you. You're being led, Libra. You're being led, and you're going to set yourself free in doing so. These 2 characters are saying goodbye to this death card. Sorry. Right? These 2 are saying, I have ascended. Ascension. Moving forward. You're being very guided and gifted by spirit. The number 8. The infinite possibilities, you guys. Look. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn for Libras. You could be on the cusp also, but this is about manifesting to your highest self, of your highest self, and moving forward. You had 2 6s. You had the 6 of Pentacles, and I just saw and counted the 6 crows, counting crows. Maybe some of you are counting crows. I did that years ago. The 6 crows in the sky mean secrets of the what? The mysteries of the universe. Libra, that was beautiful. Scorpio, let's go. Scorpio, sun, moon, and or rising. Oh, wow, your card came right out. What is going on? You're in the mix, in the actual dark night of the soul. Some of you are actually in it, Scorpio. You pulled out your own card. And are you disillusioned? Do you know where that heart, look at the white heart of truth into the red heart of love, the loving truth of your own heart self, of your own emotions. Are you seeing your crows? That was 4 times. 4. Something about your home. Your home. You're within and without. Within, without, within, without. The crow is cawking for Scorpios. The father. No kidding. Oh my gosh. It is saying it's time to rise up and take your own power back, Scorpios. The death of a relationship, the death of a loved one, from Spirit. No kidding. You may be getting downloads from Spirit, from a father figure. If you are the father, you are getting death and rebirth. Again, Libra and Scorpio, death and rebirth. 5 cocks. 4 and 5 cocks. Speak now or forever hold your peace, Scorpio. Maybe when, okay, I just heard this. Maybe if you were dealing with someone who was passing, you didn't have a chance to tell them exactly what you felt from your heart. Maybe you regret he stopped or she stopped. Maybe you regret, right? Who holds the scroll to the ancient mysteries? The Emperor. This is an Aries. Oh, my bad. He didn't stop. 3, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Times are changing. The crows are about the mysteries of the universe. The crows are about, depending on what time and location, and the counting of the crows is very important and significant for Scorpios. Look, the sun will come out. This is from someone who has passed on. You have maybe a father figure, or I'm not going to say or. This is a father on the other side who has passed, who is trying to show you who really holds your heart of happiness. Someone also, Spirit, God, is giving you a chance to see the light after the darkness of the soul of a death. Someone is trying to come in to tell you they have ascended to the other side. They crossed the bridge. They're okay. And they're at peace. And they're in they have great happiness. And they are at peace. If it's someone who has passed. Yeah, look. I mean, I'm going to take it. Look. Someone has crossed over and is telling you, I'm okay now, Scorpio. If it's you going through the dark night of the soul, you're going from a death to a rebirth of your getting back your heart and your happiness after sorrow. And he just stopped. Scorpio, that was profound. Between you and Libra. The sun is Leo also. That's the lion's portal. Remember that. The lion's gate. Sagittarius. Sun, moon, and or rising. Whoops. Sag. Almost becoming just to the point of unraveling yourself, I felt just now, because I lost the receiving love from family. The cards only on my left side almost became unraveled. So remember how much strength you get from family and love of family. Sag. Massive. Be open to receiving love from family. Okay, Sag. A decision or not making a decision about work, about money, worrying, maybe doing something that you love. Finally, you decide to get out of your headspace and into your heart so that you can actually become abundant and prosperous, right? A new business venture that is taking, a new job that's taking you into the greatest heights of happiness and prosperity, right? Someone might be helping you doing this, right? Sag of Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Someone's helping you to see your own heart and to see how much love that someone has for you. Let's go and see what else we have for Saggies. Someone is flying. Maybe someone's flying to come see you, or it's just you're using finally your intuition and your heart. a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius who has one's heart. Heartfelt. You, Saggies, some of you have to get out of your mindset and into your heart to know that you can do whatever you want. Look, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and a new beginning. Some of you are going for a new beginning, moving out, releasing yourself. Okay, so here's what came out. The King of Swords with the Eight of Swords. You got to get out of your head, and that's what you're doing. Saggies, the fear that's holding you back from growing and from doing something different, a new job, a new idea, it has to come from your heart and not your head. Someone's praying for you to release yourself from your own self. Someone's trying to show you the way. Don't get out of your head, Saggies. The crow's still cawking. Get out of your head and into your heart. Yep, look. The Star card, the mother. The mother is the one who is praying. And whatever has happened, that was 4. The home is where the heart is. Someone may be going home. Someone may be needing to go home to see their parents, to help them. That could be a yes. Someone may be coming home to get more love. Releasing their mindset in order to get more love. See that? We go from swords to the heart. Everything that you think about that could happen, that's why you're stuck. You're stuck because you're self-sabotaging with your mind and not flying with your heart. And that's how you'll get out of this stuck feeling. And look at the Star, healing. You need to heal. You need to balance emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Saggies. That's 4 cocks. Okay, that was a good reading, but you have to get out of your headspace, Sag, and let your heart do the talking. Okay, so Libra, Scorpio, and Sag all have this crow. Those are wake-up calls. Those are the ancient mysteries of the spirit world telling us everything's going to be fine. Just stop thinking the worst, right? The worst is going to happen. Stop being in a fear-based mentality. Two of Swords is about getting out of your thought process, and that's why the butterfly is at the third eye chakra, right? Because you're not using your third eye and higher self. From the heart up in chakras, that's where we always know our truth. From the heart chakra downward to the base is all about money, hunger, I need to achieve, I need more money, I need more time. Money is, time is money. All of that, Saggy, you got to get out of your headspace about. Capricorn. 2 of Pentacles. I'm going to take those. 2 of Pentacles. Deciding Deciding on a new venture, getting out of your old space of, okay, I'm going to go create. I'm going to go make something happen. I'm going to make something happen so I can be financially abundant. This is how they came out. Masculine and feminine. is someone in the public eye? Are you going masculine? Are you headed to a place of abundance and independence, independently so? Capricorn, this is all you. Hello. Spiritual uplifting. Capricorn, I'm also seeing the Egyptian background, right? I'm thinking hieroglyphics. The hieroglyphics. Hieroglyphics on these, on the gazebo, so to speak, that she's under. Being in the limelight. Being confident in knowing who you are. As maybe at one point you were very confused and you didn't know where you were headed, but now you know. Because you took yourself out of the equation of being worried about it. You took yourself out of that and you're moving toward the abundance of who you can, I hear, identify with, right? Coming back to your own self, right? Where you were confused at one time. If this is love, you're going for it. If this is a job and money, you're going for it. You could be buying land, by land and by water, land and water, and in between the freedom to decide where you want to go and where you want to be. Let's keep going. For Capricorns, what's happening? The Star card was reversed, but I'm taking it both ways. Spirit wants you to say that you have ascended, right? You have ascended and achieved what you needed to do as a father figure, or this is a couple who have learned, right, that happiness is about how you see things, from what perspective of life. Can you see things as, oh my gosh, this is the tower. Oh, I don't feel confident in who I am and what I'm doing, or the shit already hit the fan, right? And emotionally, I had to get out of a situation to really come to terms with where I'm headed and what I'm doing in my life in order to learn. This could be a couple who learned from their father figure about what? The goodness of life, being together as a couple and as a family. This could be a mother and father right here, right? This is the Empress as a mother and father teaching their kids about the values of what they thought would make them happy. Money doesn't make you happy. It's good to have the financial abundance, but at what cost do you pay the price? This is a mother and father teaching their kids about the value of what makes one happy. It is also about loyalty and independence. It has to be used as both. A father figure and a mother figure are predominantly teaching their children about what lies above and below the happiness that one creates for their own self. Masculine and feminine. This could also be a couple that started out as teenagers and now they're up in age. I don't mean to say up in age as a number, as much as I mean it as wisdom, maturity. Two people have matured from what they used to think when they were younger, and now they're older but wiser. And I mean it just because we're in the 3D. Older doesn't mean anything in age as it means in wisdom. And that's what two people have learned from that dynamic. They've learned it. It's good, Capricorn. I love it. And you know, also what you put your time and money in, right? You're investing. What you're investing, you're now seeing the bigger picture of what it is to invest in yourself and in the people that you love. Okay? All right. Aquarius. Aquarius, looking good, being financially independent, knowing your worth. Wow, family. Again, family, friends, loved ones, and soul counterparts. You're in a very happy family place, Aquarius. Don't be disappointed by the little things. The little things in life don't mean anything when it comes to the things that you thought you have lost in the past. Don't even equate to where you're truly the value of who you are, right? Don't think that just because you have you're looking at this, let me say this. You're looking, Aquarius, at your life as, I'm no longer worried about the things I can't control because I am in control. Your masculine was more feminine and your feminine's more masculine. And that balances out a family. If you are worried about someone in the family or someone's worried about you, you could be praying for someone in the family, is what I think. And maybe they're not with you. Maybe their family members are at a distance, per se, and you're praying for those. We pray for people, that's an inner journey, right? Just like our life, our soul's purpose is an inner journey. It's not to be shown to the world, right? So within and without, right here. We pray for those in our family that we don't necessarily share with others because it's an inner journey. It's not, oh, guess what? You know, not unless someone on social media says, can you pray for a family member? You're just doing so because that's who you are. Excuse me. So here, look. You are praying for a loved one maybe that you have lost. You're praying for someone who has hurt your heart. Not necessarily who has died, but someone who you have loved. Sorry, my nose is itching just because I'm ready to sneeze, not for any other reason. The Four of Pentacles with the Magician is about not holding back on realizing how valuable you are to others, Aquarius. You are very valuable to others, and you know it because you value yourself. If you are praying for someone who has hurt you, sorry, something has ended. A relationship with a family member, I think, has ended for some. I really do, Aquarius. For some reason, I'm being told to pull these cards. I think a family member is no longer, you're not speaking to them. They've left. Look it. I just said not speaking. Here it is. Someone's not speaking to anyone. They've left the building. It's over in a family dynamic. Or it is a loss, a physical loss. But I don't feel that. I think it's an emotional loss of someone who's no longer in your life. And you're just praying that they're okay. And that their health is okay. And that they're happy. And you know what, Aquarius? That's all you can do if they're not in your life physically. You know. But they are in your prayers. Pisces. So for Libra, Scorpio, Sag, and I think Cap. No, not Cap. I think maybe Cap for just a minute. Is the crows are calling about the ancient mysteries of the spirit world. Pisces. Spirit world, look at that. A father figure in the spirit world who has crossed over. Absolutely. And what are they? Oh, wow. And a sister. Be at peace for what has ended and what is to begin. You're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius from when there was turbulence. Some kind of turbulence, emotional turbulence. Someone's left the home. Someone has ended one part of their life only to start a new life. Friends, family members, our Heavenly Father is watching over you and your family. Your sister and or someone who has Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in their chart is highly intuitive and brings peace after some emotional turbulence. Someone is soaring. Let's see, Pisces, what else is going on? Someone who has crossed over. Look, oh my gosh. You had a lot of cards that are very similar to Aquarius, Pisces. So you could be a cusper. Okay, look. The Magician. It's the Three of Wands, yes, but this is the Magician. And this is our Father. The Father who shows us the world. The Father gives us the world. The Father is our world. Hello. Our God. God, our Father, the world, right? And here, again, the Father, the great, wise Father who says, what? It's time to economize. It's time to stop going around and round in circles and realize that you have the power to end those things that you've been doing that didn't work per se for you, which is what? You know, economizing, holding back and saving your money, seeing the world as your oyster instead of not giving to others, not growing within your own self. You have a couple, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here, who is actually soaring and showing you the world and how it, maybe the actual dynamic of how the world is magical, how creation creates. This is the Magician as well. Look at his cloak. They're both talking about the beauty of the world and its mysteries and what it holds for one, it holds for all. Very important. Again, another Magician saying getting out of your own way will help you to illuminate the infinite possibilities of life. Same thing with the Labyrinth, same thing with the Three of Wands and the world. Your world, the world is your oyster, Pisces, with your siblings, family members, and such. Someone who has crossed over, a father figure, a ex-husband, a brother, an uncle, is showing you the way to how Spirit is showing you that you have the potential to do whatever you want in life if you only believe. I send you so much love, and I love each and every one of you. I want each and every one of you to gain that belief system for yourself and to believe in your own selves, because the world is our oyster. And right now, in this present moment, right at this present time, we only have ourselves. So work on yourself, find the world infinite as it is and perfect as it is, just like we are. And I know we've said, oh, well, there is no perfection in the world of the earth plane because nothing's perfect on earth, but it is as above, so below. So don't forget, if we feel that we are in a perfect world, we will create that perfect world for ourselves. All right. I send you much love and thank you so much for your support.